You research for 6 hours. Invoice price, holdback percentages, manufacturer incentives. You know every number. Then they show you the addendum. All that preparation just became worthless. You spent Tuesday night on forums. Wednesday comparing trim levels. You know the dealer cost down to the dollar. You walk onto that lot armed with information. The salesperson greets you, friendly, professional. You're not like most buyers. You did your homework. 20 minutes later, you're in their office. They pull up the vehicle. You see the price. You're ready. Then they print something. 2 pages. The top page shows the vehicle price. The bottom page shows something else. Additional dealer installed options. Required protection packages. Your research just covered page 1. Page 2 is a country you never studied. Listen closely. They start talking about the protection package, interior coverage, paint sealant, theft deterrent. The language sounds official, like it came from the manufacturer. It didn't. It came from the finance manager's profit target spreadsheet. You look at the total, $1,795. You weren't expecting that. You pull out your phone, the monthly payment just jumped, they let you sit with it. Silent pressure. Then they make their move. I can talk to my manager, but corporate policy requires a minimum protection level on all finance vehicles. Corporate policy. Sounds official. There is no corporate policy. There's a profit target. You negotiate. You push back. They remove $300. You feel like you won. You just paid $1,495 for items that cost them $83 total. But here's what they're actually doing. They're shifting the battlefield. You prepared to fight over vehicle price. They handed you a different war. Now you're arguing about paint sealant and door edge guards. Your research on invoice pricing? Irrelevant. The addendum serves one purpose. Redirect your energy. You've got 90 minutes of negotiation stamina. They know this. The longer you fight over the addendum, the less fight you have left for the actual vehicle price. By the time you finish, you're exhausted. You accept their price on the car, you lost. Want to see the actual sales training documents that teach this tactic? Subscribe. I'm showing you the dealer playbook next. The monthly payment is the weapon. They don't show you $1,495. They show you $20.76 per month. That's digestible. Over 72 months, that's $1,494.72. For $83 worth of product, they reverse engineer your comfort zone. You told them your budget, $450 per month maximum. They build the deal backward. Vehicle price gets them to $430, room for 20 more. That's where the addendum lives. You're not negotiating anymore, you're allocating. They've already established the total payment. Either way, they hit $450. The addendum is just choosing which pocket the money goes into. Theirs, dealerships track your research level. Longer browsing time means you're studying stickers. Specific questions about invoice versus MSRP means you're educated. The sales manager briefs the finance manager. This one's educated. Use the mandatory protection language. There's a script for buyers like you. I can see you've done your research. Here's what most people don't know. Every vehicle we finance requires a minimum protection level. It's a corporate mandate. I can work with you on which coverages, but we can't eliminate them entirely. None of that is true. There's no corporate mandate. There's a profit target. The comparison weapon comes next. Other dealerships charge $2,000 for similar packages. We're actually lower. You know what that is? That's a thief congratulating himself for only taking half your wallet. You just spent 90 minutes negotiating, you got them to reduce the addendum by $300, and you never touched the actual vehicle price. They showed you $32,500 on the car. You accepted it. The vehicle had $800 of markup available. You spent your energy on the decoy. The addendum isn't just profit. It's a strategy. It's a misdirection. You're the bull. You're charging at the red fabric. The actual target is standing 3 feet to the left. Now, let me show you what's on that sticker. 2 stickers on the window, same font, same border, same official appearance. One is federal law, one is a profit sheet in disguise. You can't tell the difference. You're standing at the vehicle. There's a sticker, white background, black border. The manufacturer suggested a retail price at the top, $32,495. Clean, official, government mandated. 6 inches to the left. Another sticker, same size, same design. Additional dealer installed equipment at the top. Paint protection, $795. Door edge guards, $129. Nitrogen tire system, $89. Pinstripe package, $199. VIN security etching, $299. Total, $1,760. Your brain does pattern recognition. Both stickers look the same, therefore both must have come from the same source. That assumption just cost you $1,573 in pure profit. Pay attention. The first sticker is called a Monroney label, became federal law in 1958. The manufacturer prints it, the dealer cannot modify it. That sticker protects you. The second sticker has no legal authority. None. The dealership printed it. The dealership placed it next to the Monroney label intentionally. Visual adjacency creates assumed equivalence. It's a costume. You're paying designer prices for Halloween clearance. Dealership staff call it the rip-off sticker. They know what it is. You don't. That information gap generates 6 figures annually per location. Here's where it gets interesting. Pinstripe package, $199. It's 2 rolls of vinyl tape, $15 wholesale, 10 minutes of labor. Total cost, $15. Sale price, $199. Profit, 1,226%. Nitrogen tire system, $89. It's air. Regular compressed air is 78% nitrogen already. Stop. Think about that. You're paying $89 for air that's already in your tires. That's not a scam. That's performance art. Cost, $0. Profit, $89. Margin, infinite. Door edge guards, $129. Plastic strips, $11. Wholesale. Profit, $118. Paint protection, $795. Spray sealant, $43 per application. Profit, $752. VIN security etching, $299. Cost, $27. Profit, $272. Total cost to dealership, $96. Total sale price, $1,760. Total profit, $1,664 per vehicle. 200 vehicles per month. $332,800 annual profit from stickers alone. Here's the question that exposes it. Walk up to the salesperson. Point at both stickers. Ask, which of these stickers is legally required by federal law? Watch the micropause. They'll say both are important. That's not what you asked. The answer is 1, the Monroney label. The addendum has 0 legal requirement. They'll redirect. Both stickers are part of our disclosure process. No, one is legally mandated, one is profit optimization. That question ends the conversation. Now let me show you what they're putting on your vehicle. Third, brake light pulses when you stop. Looks engineered. Feels like accident prevention technology. Ask them for the crash reduction data. Watch them search for studies that don't exist. You're at the dealership. They hit the key fob. The third brake light starts pulsing. Flash, flash, flash. Looks professional. The pitch? This is our collision prevention brake alert system. When you hit your brakes, this light pulses 3 times. Gives the driver behind you an extra second to react. Studies show it reduces rear-end collisions, especially for families. Sounds responsible. They quote the price, $499. You hesitate. They counter, what's your family's safety worth? If this prevents even 1 accident, it's paid for itself 10 times over. Emotional leverage. They just weaponized your family. Ask one question. Can you show me the crash reduction data, the studies you mentioned? Watch what happens. They'll pause. They'll say the information is in the brochure. They won't show you data because it doesn't exist. But wait, the pulsing brake light system isn't new technology. It's an aftermarket module you can buy online for $29 to $39. Installation takes 30 minutes. YouTube tutorials show you how. The dealership isn't paying $39. They're buying wholesale, $8 to $15. Installation by service, 30 minutes. $50 at shop rate. Total cost, $63 maximum. Sale price, $499. Profit, $436. Margin, 692%. That's not the worst part. Look at your warranty. Page 47, aftermarket modifications. Aftermarket electrical modifications may void coverage on affected systems. The brake light module gets spliced into your factory wiring. That's an aftermarket electrical modification. If you have electrical issues with your brake system during warranty, the manufacturer can deny your claim. Coverage void. You just paid $499 for a safety feature that potentially destroyed 5 years of warranty coverage worth thousands. The dealership made $436. You assume the risk. The brake light warranty, 90 days. After that, you're on your own. If it fails, you pay to remove it. If it causes problems, you pay to repair it. If it voids your warranty, you pay the dealer bill. The safety claim reduces rear-end collisions. Where's the proof? There isn't any. No peer-reviewed studies. No insurance data, no DOT research. I've searched academic databases, insurance white papers, federal safety archives. There are no credible studies showing pulsing brake lights reduce accidents. None. The claim is an assumption. Flashing equals visible equals reaction time equals fewer crashes. Sounds logical, hasn't been proven. You know what has been proven? Motorcycle daytime running lights. Studies show they increase visibility. Insurance companies offer discounts. That's data-driven. Pulsing brake lights? No discount, no insurance recognition, no federal endorsement. It's a safe theater, generates profit. That's what it's been proven to do. They're not selling you a brake light. They're selling you the feeling of having done everything possible to protect your family. That feeling is real. $499 financed over 72 months. You're paying for peace of mind built on claims nobody can verify. Comment below if a dealership ever showed you crash data. I want to see if anyone's seen proof. The module blinks, your wallet empties, your warranty disappears. They're using the same tactic with your security. Metallic dots in your door jamb. Your VIN is acid etched into the windshield. They tell you police officers carry ultraviolet scanners for this system. Call your local precinct. Ask them. You're in the finance office. Final paperwork. Then they mention security. We include our premium theft deterrent system, VIN etching on all windows, micro dots throughout the vehicle. Registered in a national database. If your vehicle is taken, police can scan these markers and identify it immediately. They carry special UV scanners for this. Sounds official. Law enforcement partnership. They quote the price. $299. They counter. It's also an insurance requirement for comprehensive coverage. That's a lie. There's no insurance requirement. Pull out your phone, call your police department. Non-emergency line. Ask, do officers carry ultraviolet scanners to identify VIN etching or microdots on stolen vehicles? The answer is no. They don't carry UV scanners. They don't check for microdots. Police use VIN databases, factory-installed numbers. Every car has one. When a vehicle is reported stolen, that VIN goes into a national database, NCIC, National Crime Information Center. If they run the VIN, it flags as stolen. That's how recovery works. Not through door jam stickers, through the VIN already on your vehicle. The VIN that already works without you paying $299. VIN etching. They take your 17-character vehicle number. They etch it onto your windows using glass etching cream. The same cream you can buy online for $8.99. Hobby stores sell it. The process takes 10 minutes. Stencil, apply cream, wait 5 minutes, rinse, cost to dealership $27. Sale price $299. Profit $272. Margin 1,007%. The microdots, tiny adhesive dots, 1 millimeter diameter, code printed on each. They place these in door jams, under the hood, in the trunk. Here's the theory. A thief steals your $30,000 vehicle. Professional enough to bypass ignition, defeat the alarm, and avoid cameras. Then he gets stopped by a 1 millimeter sticker. Find it. Don't peel it off. Call the registry. Identifies himself. Return your car with an apology. That's what you paid $299 to believe. Cost $2 per sheet, 100 dots per sheet. They use 50 dots, $1 in materials. They're charging $299 for $1 of stickers. The claim, registered in a national recovery database. What database? Who runs it? It's a private company database, not law enforcement. The security company maintains a registry, but nobody's calling them. Not the police, not thieves. The theft recovery benefit, $1,000 maximum if your vehicle is stolen and not recovered. Your vehicle has to be stolen, reported, missing for 30 days. Then you file a claim with the security company. Not your insurance. They investigate, they verify, they determine if you qualify. If everything checks out, they send $1,000. You paid $299 for a $1,000 maximum benefit that requires your vehicle permanently lost. Your vehicle is worth $30,000. Your deductible is $500. The benefit doesn't cover the depreciation hit on your insurance rates. This is the same etching system from the addendum sticker, $299. Same product, same service. They're selling it twice. Once standalone, once bundled. Total spent, $598 for something that cost $27. Call your precinct and ask about UV scanners. Same answer every time. No. They use the VIN already on your vehicle. The stickers aren't for theft recovery. They're anxiety reduction. You paid $299 to feel like you did something. That feeling is real. The protection isn't. Fake police partnerships, fake safety data, fake government stickers. There's one more layer. The biggest scam, the protection package. 3-year interior protection, 3-year paint coverage, 3-year dent repair, theft recovery benefit, $895 total. Sounds comprehensive. Read the claim denial language on page 4. You'll never qualify. You're almost done. The finance manager walked you through the paperwork. Then they pivot. Before we finalize, I want to make sure you're aware of our comprehensive protection package. Completely optional, but most customers find it valuable. They slide a brochure across the desk. Professional design, 4 coverages, interior protection, paint protection, dent repair, theft etching. The pitch. Interior protection covers stains, tears, burns. 3-year coverage. If something happens, we repair or replace it. No questions asked. Except, no questions asked is doing a lot of work. Paint and environmental protection. Covers tree sap, bird droppings, road tar, acid rain, any environmental damage. If it happens, we'll repaint the affected panels. Dent and ding repair. Parking lot damage, shopping carts, door dings. Paintless dent repair on any qualifying damage. Most repairs are $60 to $100. Unlimited repairs. Unlimited repairs could pay for itself. Theft recovery etching benefit. VIN etching. Microdots. $1,000 recovery benefit if stolen and not recovered. Same system from before. Bundled. Total price, $895. The math. That's only $12.43 per month over 72 months. Less than 1 tank of gas for complete protection. $12.43. Sounds manageable. Multiply by 72 months. $894.96. For what? Interior protection. Read the contract. Customers must maintain vehicles in accordance with manufacturer specifications. Proof of regular cleaning required. Damage from neglect excluded. Translation. Spill coffee and don't clean it immediately? Claim denied. Track mud and it stains? Claim denied. No receipts proving monthly detailing? Claim denied. Coverage only works if you maintain it perfectly. If you maintain it perfectly, you won't need coverage. Paint protection. Coverage applies only to damage from covered environmental perils. Damage must be reported within 48 hours. Translation: bird dropping reported within 48 hours. You prove when it happened. They determine if it's covered. Most claims are denied because you can't prove timing. Contract language: damage caused by failure to remove environmental contaminants in a timely manner is not covered. Environmental damage that isn't caused by the environment. That's the loophole. Tree sap sits for more than a day. Your fault. Claim denied. Dent repair. Exclusions: coverage limited to dents smaller than 2 inches. No crease damage, no paint damage. Prior authorization required. Translation: most real-world dents don't qualify. Shopping cart hit your door? Probably creased. Not covered. Parking lot 3 inches? Too big. Hail damage? Multiple authorization requests. Customers give up. Average repair cost, $65. To break even, you need 14 repairs over 3 years. 14 authorizations. 14 qualifying dents under 2 inches with no crease and no paint damage. When's the last time you got a dent perfectly round, smaller than a golf ball, with 0 paint transfer? That's not a dent. That's theoretical geometry. Theft, etching, $1,000 maximum. Stolen and not recovered within 30 days. You paid $299 earlier. Now it's in the package. You're paying twice. Total, $598 for something that cost $27. Claim denial rates: interior protection, 94%. Paint protection, 87%. Dent repair, 71% completion. Most customers stop trying after first denial. Package cost to dealership, $140. Wholesale from warranty companies. Sale price, $895. Profit, $755. Margin, 539%. Before claim denials. Most customers never use coverage. Dealership keeps profit. Warranty company keeps premium. You get nothing. The bundling manipulation: we can remove dent coverage, but then you lose the interior discount. They're packaged together. False dependency: each coverage is separate. Each can be removed. Monthly payment camouflage: $12.43 per month. Made digestible. Made to feel like less. If they quoted $895 up front, you'd hesitate. But $12 per month? That's a subscription. That's manageable. Multiply it out. $12.43 times 72 equals $894.96. You're financing it, paying interest. Over 6 years at 5.9%, the total cost is closer to $1,040. For coverage you'll never use, with claims you'll never win. This package contains everything from before: fake authority, etching theater, safety claims, negotiation distraction. It's the synthesis, the final trap. If this changes how you'll negotiate, share this with someone shopping for a vehicle now. 57% of buyers will see an addendum this month. 94% won't ask which is legally required. The dealership is counting on them not knowing. You just became the 1% who does. Pass it on. 5 scams, 1 system. They profit either way. The question is whether you're a customer who knows the game or a mark who's still playing it. Those stickers, those lights, those dots, those packages. Now you know what they are. They're not protected, they're profitable, and the only thing they're protecting is their margin. Next time you're on a lot, ask one question: which sticker is legally required? Watch the pause. Watch the redirect. That pause is worth $1,664. That's what knowing costs them, and what not knowing costs you. Thanks for watching.